Hello and welcome to Monday on Bad Dog Comedy TV and Ayaka's Kitchen. Now please welcome your host, Ayaka.
Hello everybody! Hello! Today I'm going to show you a checklist for making sushi. We have sushi rice, check! Seaweed, check! Ingredient, check! Cutting board and knife, check! Sushi mat, check! Soy sauce, check! A little bowl of water to wash your hands, check! What else? Chopsticks, check! A little cloth to wipe your hands, check! And finally, a guest from Czech Republic, check! I just wanted to do that joke. What a long set up. Bye-bye. Oh, hello everybody. Was Toast making weird jokes again? I'm so sorry. If it wasn't funny. Okay. Hi, I'm Ayaka. Hi, nice to see you again. Seems like there's some regulars watching this show, so I'm very pleased and I'm very happy, and I'm very, very excited to have more and more people come and do this show and having to be introduced and like exploring so many different cultures and people. Everyone has stories to tell, so I'm super excited. And today is no exception, another exciting episode. I have my really, really great friend here with me. And as Toast said, she's Czech. So check mark for Czech guest. So here is my guest today, Hana.
Hi. Hi, it's so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I didn't get the Czech joke until the end.
Yeah.
I'm laughing so hard.
I love Hannah's like humor, like when you make like a little like drawings or like a little comedy things, you're always like very like avant-garde. It's so good. I thought you dig Toast. Did you?
I loved Toast. I want a feature-length Toast film. Truly.
Yeah, I just grab it from here and then put it up. Yeah, so Hana, tell us about yourself. So yeah, tell us about your background.
Both my mom and my dad are Czech. So they were born it was Czechoslovakia at the time. And pretty much most of my family goes back to there that I know of. I've never done the gene testing, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty much probably all there. But both my parents escaped communism. The Russians were invading Czech Republic Czechoslovakia, and so they left and escaped and were in an Austrian refugee camp, and then they came to Canada shortly after that. So
wow, refugee camp.
Sorry?
Refugee camp was in, where was that located?
That was in Austria, and that's where they met.
Wait, what? They met in the camp?
Yeah, but they were with different people, and then they met again in Toronto.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know what life brings you.
Yeah, you never know where you'll find love.
Yeah. Wow. And then you're born in Toronto?
Yes.
But I know that you went back to Czech to live there for a while.
Yeah, so most of my family lived there, or lives there still. And a few years ago, I guess like 5 years ago now, 6 years ago, I was living and teaching in Prague. And cool story. So my dad and I weren't especially close, and he left when I was younger, and then he died when I was like in my early 20s. So I didn't know much about his life in Czech Republic, but I knew he grew up in Prague, like he was born in Prague. And a crazy thing that happened was the place that I ended up living in was 2 streets away from where he lived. So it's just 2 tiny little streets where he grew up as a kid. I had no idea.
Wow, you didn't know.
I had no idea. I just happened to choose to live there. And then the place that I worked was 1 building next to where he used to work.
How?
I don't know. It's so bad. I was working in a language building because I was teaching English while I was in Prague. And he, when my mom came to visit me, she told me that, she's like, your dad used to work in this building. And it was right across from there.
That is bizarre.
I had like shivers all over and I threw up everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I have been to Prague because of you. Because like I was like almost 2 years ago, right? Yeah, and then I met you, and then like you told me all the amazing, beautiful things about Prague, and then I had like 1 week off, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere, and I'm like, I have to go to Prague, and I went there, and it's the most beautiful city I have ever been to. It's beautiful. It's like I was so glad I've been to like different parts of Europe before that. Otherwise, like Prague is always the standard, and then like like everything is like, okay, it's another European city. But yeah, it was beautiful there. Tell me more about Prague.
It's so beautiful. Everyone describes it as like fairy tale place, and it really is. Just the facades of all the buildings are so incredible and so delicate. And I think even because it was considered such a beautiful city, there were certain rules during the World Wars that they couldn't destroy certain buildings, and people didn't because they're like, that's too pretty.
Yes, that's the thing. I went to how do you call Jewish people's like almost like a memorial, and how do you call the place everyone goes to, not the church? Jewish.
They have a big Jewish cemetery.
Synagogue. Is that how you say it? Yeah. And like cemetery. And then they say like, they didn't destroy that during the wars. So Prague has like the oldest like things of Jewish people's culture and stuff like that. And it was amazing. It's amazing that how much of things are kept in that city.
Yeah, they're very proud of that, like having maintained that beautiful architecture and that part of their history. And it's such a tourist destination. Like during tourist time, the population is like 3 to 1 tourist to local, I think, but when you go on the less touristy times, and if you can walk through that old town, which like when I was living there, I could do it earlier in the morning or when nobody was there. And it's so magical. It's so cool.
Oh, yeah, it must be so nice. I went there in, now I think about it, it was November. It was my birthday. I went there to spend my birthday alone. And it was less people than the peak time, I think. But still, still very popular in like some places. But like the streets, empty streets, so beautiful. I took so many pictures. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah,
they have.
And what's that?
Oh, I was just gonna say they have this huge clock that like everyone is told to go to because when it rings, something happens, and it's not like a huge event, but everyone's just like there's hundreds of people just filming it, and then it's not as big of it, just like these little figurines go around.
Nothing pops up. Yeah, I was one of those 100 people. I was this person.
It's so funny. I would love to go and just watch the people filming it instead of the thing. I just found it so funny.
Yeah, so funny.
Yeah, like, is that it? Is it done?
Yeah, so good. And yes, so you're obviously introducing us to some Czech cuisine today. So tell us what it is.
So I brought Ayaka chicken schnitzel.
Yeah.
Potatoes and dill, and you see mushrooms on there and a mushroom gravy. And this is a very traditional Czech meal, and it's the schnitzel is called řízek in Czech, and so chicken schnitzel is kuřecí řízek, and there's a letter in there, an R with a little hat accent, which is a letter and a sound unique only to the Czech language. And it's such a difficult letter to pronounce that so many people just they have to go to like speech doctors to pronounce it. So I'm talking about that while you're showing the food. The food is wonderful.
No, it's amazing. I would love to know more about that. How do you pronounce it again?
Řízek.
Say it again.
So the letter is R and it's a R sound.
The. Oh, Sean got it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's a little hat. So it's like you can roll your R.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you add like a j in there. J. And then combine them. J.
Hard. It's hard.
I don't know why they haven't. They've changed their name, sorry, as a country so many times. I'm like, why don't you change this letter? So hard.
Oh, but I'm going to make rujak sushi today.
So, by the way, this is a very classic Czech pottery style.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Yeah, Czech, like everything was like cute and pretty to me. Like, yeah, exactly what you said about fairy tale. That's exactly that. Like buildings are so pretty, but also, yeah, like everything, arts, everything.
This is a Czech illustrator as well. So this is like very classic Czech art style too. And the homes are prettier than that.
And I remember you showed me some Czech films before, and like it's I don't know, it's a dark comedy. I don't know what like art. Like it's so artsy. Everything is so artsy.
I do think they're kind of like they have very dark humor, and they prioritize like folk art and the art a lot. And I think it's because they were oppressed as a country for so long and under other rule in various forms. The Russian occupation, but I think that caused this like need to find a means of expression, and that came through art and through things that are harder to that they would find harder to censor because everything is censored, so they have to find some sort of identity through that. Yes. And they had like Havel was a playwright, like one of the leaders of the Czech Republic was a playwright, and that's really cool. That's
really wow. Now I think about it. Kafka's from there, and I went to Kafka Museum, and it was the darkest museum I have ever been to. It's like so dark, and then like his books are banned or like stuff like that too, right? Like at some point.
There's a lot of there's also, I don't know, do you know the animator Schwankmajer?
No. Schwank.
Yeah.
Schwank.
Average name.
What was it?
Schwankmajer.
Schwankmajer.
Like very bizarre, dark, sort of claymation, stop motion style films. And the illustrations are incredible, like just so grotesque and weird. And like lots of stuff. And we're talking about food. He has one, because schnitzel is breakfast, lunch, and dinner common.
Really heavy.
Yeah, it's just like people will, and you pack it to go. The amount of Czechs you see on a train just eating that on the train, maybe with a piece of bread, is so normal. That's just like a traveling snack.
They actually the place gave me some bread.
Oh yeah. So exactly that kind of bread, and the schnitzel just in between it, and that's what you bring on the train with you when you have a trip.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, I guess the politics, like the oppression made like art become like that as well, and then like people's like personality maybe. Like, how would you describe like, I don't know, how Czech people react to things?
So I want to stay positive on this, because that's loaded, right? Because it's like your family food. But overall, so my mom's from Moravia, which is the southern part of Czech, and then Prague is in the northern part. So there is a little bit of this divide between north and south. The north generally being, because it's like big city, and I feel like people have this judgment about Toronto too, just about being more aloof. So I think there's a bit of that kind of division. So the Moravians consider themselves very like the people's people. There's a lot of farmland there, so they're very like super giving and super friendly. Whereas people from Prague tend to be a little cooler. And I'm more Moravian in nature, because that's where I would go, and that my mom is Moravian. So that's the kind of Czech that I always understood. And then when I lived in Prague, it actually felt really jarring, because people were not so friendly, and it's considered a bit rude sometimes to speak really positively about your life.
Yeah, because it's easier to be like, oh, I'm also unhappy, than like, oh, I'm so happy, and then people, I don't know, get jealous, or
they consider it like bragging, like you think you're better than them.
We have that in Japan a little bit too. Like you, like almost like you never talk about like your partner. Oh, my husband is amazing. Like you never say that. It's always like, no. Like we can't afford a new car. Like, it's. I don't know if it's considered rude, but like you never like brag your partner or like family, even like child. You don't often do that. And some people like brag about like your child. They are like, oh yeah, that mom is like blah 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 blah.
Interesting. That's so interesting. And that's so different from like North American culture, where people almost are lining up to brag to each other. You know, like it's so.
Yeah,
and I don't think one is completely right or wrong. It's just very the difference is so so interesting to think about.
But I think it's very nice, like North American culture. Like, no, my family is amazing. My partner is amazing. I think it's such a like. I like that. I really like that.
It's like a celebration, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then like that feels good. Like if your boyfriend's talking about you, not someone else that you're not there, and then like, yeah, my girlfriend is amazing. Like you feel good, no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I remember. I was just gonna say, when I was teaching in Prague, I had like a conversation class, and it was adults, and half of the students were Moravian and half were from Prague. And the Moravians all sat at the very front of the class and were like smiling at me and like nodding. And all the ones from Prague were just like sitting back and being like, who is this? You know, it was so funny to have that visual of it. And the ones from Prague told me, they're like, you smiled and laughed so much, we thought you had like mental problems.
No.
It was so jarring to them that I was happy.
Wow, that is okay. But yeah, I feel that with like, I had my piano teacher was Polish, and so like I understood like that, like Eastern European culture a little bit. I touched on those culture a little bit, and then like people from there don't smile or laugh laugh out loud as much as like other culture, like compared to Italy or Spain. Like it's very different. Everyone's like more like observed, I guess, but it doesn't mean they're happy. It doesn't mean they're happy, or like it doesn't mean they're mad. It's just like that's the culture. It's very interesting, like how much you express or you don't express.
Totally. And my mom, even though she was Moravian, they all like, she was so notorious for being too smiley and too laughy. And when I was there and would visit, they're like, "Oh, you are obviously Micah's daughter. You can't stop smiling. What's wrong with you?"
Oh, you're a happy one.
But it's in a very joking way. But it is so interesting that they're not less, like you said, they're not less happy or they're not angry at you. It's just not a way of existing and showing your experience to them.
Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Another thing I know about Czech people is that you have the world first place in the ranking of how much beer you drink.
Yes, correct.
Beer everywhere. You're so like, drink beer like water.
Oh yeah, it's cheaper than water in restaurants. It's so nuts. But honestly, when I'm there, it tastes different, and I drink it like water when I'm there.
Yes,
it's just so you catch it. It's like contagious. It's in the air.
It's so good. I went to this place. It's a monastery, but monks make beer, and that makes it so famous. And I'm not really a beer drinker. I like beer, but the thing is I don't drink beer in public because I get so red. People call that Asian cards or whatever. So I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer in public much. But like, this is so special. I'm in Czech Republic. I'm at monastery. Monks make beer. I have to try it. And I would say that was one of the best beer I have ever had. It was like, I don't know, it felt fresh. It felt like I need it's holy water. It's holy water.
I don't drink beer here either, like really at all. I have like rosacea, so I get really red from it too.
I never noticed that you have that, but I get red, very red.
But even as we're talking about it, I'm like, oh, I would go for a Czech beer right now. So it's more. I said like schnitzels, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Beer is too. Like I remember I took a train ride to, I think, go see my family somewhere, and it was 8 a.m. We had a layover somewhere, and there was an older couple, like in their 70s, I would say, having breakfast and a huge pint of beer. And this is just normal at 8 a.m. to have
8 a.m.
And
instead of coffee.
Yeah, really. I'm drinking a coffee. I'm like, is this okay? Am I allowed?
Wow.
Ayaka, that looks so beautiful.
Oh, you can see it? I was going to talk about it a little bit. So, here's sushi rice and seaweed. And I put the schnitzel. It was actually perfect. The size of schnitzel was actually like length of this.
Wow.
Yeah. So I cut them. And then potatoes, mushrooms. I'm thinking of putting a gravy on top after I roll them. So, it's going to be a big roll. I don't know if I can roll the whole thing. We'll see.
Yes,
I might fail. Let's see. But it looks amazing. And mushrooms. Mushrooms are very common there, right?
Yes. It's mushroom picking is a national sport.
National sport. But no, you're kidding, right? Because I almost believe it.
No, I'm not kidding. Like they don't have, not like at the Olympics, but it's pretty much considered a national sport because like what? It's not so funny.
It's cool. The sports I think are like baseball, basketball, or like wrestling or something, but like mushroom picking is a national sport. That's so cool.
I should have used that when I didn't do well at sports. I should have been like, I'm good at my sport, my country's sport. Run off into the forest.
Yeah, there are lots of forests and nature.
Yeah, they're very, Czech people are really love being outdoors and love outdoor sports, and so cycling is huge there. Hiking is huge.
Healthy. Oh, Sean, you just put in this info. Oh no, it's very big. I think I was too greedy. I put too many things in there. Mushroom is sticking out. I think I have to take this one piece out.
Oh, you have to eat it. Eat it.
I will wait because I'm a chef right now. I'm in a chef mode. I'm in a professional restaurant.
Sorry,
Okay. Okay, let's see. I think it'll be fine. Okay,
that
so
looks-
I'm just rolling. Yeah, so
I see.
mushroom picking, and so you've done that many times?
So I didn't do it actually as much, but my mom just like raised it into me that I'm kind of aware of which ones are poisonous. You know, like you just
That's huge.
It's very that's good knowledge to have. But yeah, like my mom can feel like the air a certain way, and she's like, "Oh, mushrooms are out." Like she can feel mushroom weather because it has to be like a certain amount of damp. It's like it's better on a cloudy day to go picking, so you can spot everything on the forest floor better. And peak mushroom time is like July, August in Czech, and there's something in I think the type of forest in Czech Republic. It's called Czechia now, actually.
Czechia.
And that just like fosters mushroom growth well. And also like Czechs were quite poor people and mushrooms were free and in the forest. And so that was like considered the best deal.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. Also, like potatoes, mushrooms. I saw those a lot in Czech, but I didn't see many like fresh, like I don't know, lettuce or cucumber, stuff like that. I didn't see that. It was hard to find salad.
Yeah, I definitely like miss raw fruits and vegetables when I'm there. That's not part of the culture. And again, that kind of falls into that, well, a little bit like the agriculture there doesn't prioritize those. It was also very, very, very expensive to get those types of things for so long. And because they were very closed off, like the Russians kept it closed off and all influence.
Oh, interesting. And also, is that turtle? Hi, turtle.
She's watching her favorite show. I mean, she's so great.
Okay. Russians operating so import export, I guess.
I was talking about what I usually talk about. So they were just everything was so expensive, like fruits, especially like one orange for the family at Christmas was a big deal.
Oh, wow.
That kind of thing. So I think there still is this idea ingrained in people that like raw fruits and vegetables very, very special and different. Don't always have that.
That's interesting.
Can and preserve things a lot. That's more like a food style. So
yeah. And there's a famous snack that's like a warehouse. Is that how you say it? Like a chocolate is sandwiched in like this warehouse. I don't know how to pronounce this. Obviously, but like there are so many of those like a kind of like a wafers. Is that how you say it? Waffles? Wafers?
I was just I thought you were saying wafers or waffles or something, but I couldn't remember what you were saying. But there are these they are like wafers. You're right. They're these very thin. They look like plates, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and they have like hazelnut cream in the middle.
Yes, that was everywhere. Like any kind of like supermarket, any kind of souvenir shop, it was everywhere. And I'm like, okay, then I have to try it. And I tried it, and it was so good. I think it was like I don't know, kind of like a Nutella kind of thing, like chocolate flavor, nutty flavor. Oh, so good! I still remember those.
Yeah, and I think there's one town in Czech that like specializes in making those. Next time you go, I'll tell you which one, and you go visit, and they make them fresh from the like factory or whatever that makes them there. So
nice. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I want to go back there.
I want to go with you I want to take you to Prague.
That'd be so nice. I love going to places where like locals or like people who are like really familiar with that place is there for sure.
Maybe we'll do a Japan Prague or Japan Czech trip.
That would be amazing. Oh. You know, it's a weird thing to say, but you'll be so popular there. Japanese people love beautiful, blonde, blue-eyed ladies. You'll be so popular. Everyone's gonna be like, "Can I take a picture?" I can picture it.
Never mind. I can't go.
Oh, you're beautiful, Hana. You're beautiful. Okay, I made sushi. Do you want to see it?
That looks so
Yeah.
good.
So, can you introduce what this is? Something raw.
What?
How do you say it?
Rizeg roll.
Perfect raw. Yay!
Oh, that was incredible.
Yay!
Wow.
I put some gravy.
That's amazing.
Yes, and I get to try it.
Can you
Let's see
describe it in Czech?
Oh my gosh. I know some Czech words, I think. Okay. So Sean, could you put a drum roll, please, so no one has to hear my chewing noise? Thank you. Okay. Itadakimasu. How do you say good in Czech?
Dobrý.
Dobrý!
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. The Schnitziegel is landing.
I'm so happy that I put soy sauce. The schnitzel goes so well with soy sauce. Tasty sauce.
That makes sense, actually. Good to know. I will apply that. Wonderful.
And the
knowledge.
gravy.
So amazing.
Yeah, gravy is great too. Oh, the mushroom. I don't know how they cook it, but it's so like simple and tasty. It's like I guess they cooked in oil, fried it. I guess. Yeah, it's so tasty. It's
one of the yummiest ways to make mushrooms is just like slicing them and sauteing them with butter, because they just have such
butter. Yes,
yeah.
Butter. I was like, I thought maybe oil, but I think it's butter because like it doesn't taste like olive oil or anything. But like it's like a
lower medium heat with butter, and it just like it becomes its best form.
Yes, yeah, it's so good. And schnitzel, perfect. I wish it was warmer. Is one thing I should have put in the microwave before I rolled it. Yeah, but it's great. And then potato is very tasty too. I wonder how they make this potato. It's like looks so simple, but like everything looks so simple, but like so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it's traditional, they're just boiled.
Mm-hmm. With salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little salt. Yeah, maybe butter. Butter is the key, huh? Butter everything. Yeah.
But that's a neo Czech now that they when they have more money, they can use butter. Before that,
before was oil?
Oil or lard, I think.
I see.
Lard is more common.
I see. Wow, check.
Oh, that looks so freaking good. I want to eat that. I'm gonna try and make it one day.
It is really good. Mushroom, potato, schnitzel together is amazing, and yeah, it's just like a little sushi bits. It's easier to eat than fork and knife. Just like pop it in there. Yeah, it's very good. Gravy is it's really good. I think gravy tastes like mushroom too. Maybe they put like mushroom in it. Gravy, mushroom gravy. Is that possible?
Very possible. Very, very possible.
Very possible. Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good. I miss Czech. I miss Prague. I want to go there now.
I know, you made me feel all nostalgic too. I just want to go have a schnitzel and a beer with you. And
yeah, schnitzel and beer. I would love that. I would love that. But for now, we'll just stay in Toronto and stay positive.
But negative in a way.
Negative, looking negative and a little positive inside, and don't smile too much, but keep being happy.
Yeah.
Wow, so complicated. So complicated. Express your emotions. It's fine. You're from the South. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you could laugh with me and my family.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, Hana, I'm glad it was great, and then I'm gonna keep eating this. So yeah, thank you so much for being here at my kitchen, and so nice to see you and your beautiful hat and everything.
This is my mom's hat.
Oh really? Oh.
Got it with her from Czech.
Oh really? Oh, so cute, so cute. Very appropriate, very appropriate. So
As is
thank
yours.
you so much. Oh yeah, my hat is from the oven. No, I said hat. No, it's not a hat. It's my head. Shoot.
Okay, as is your hat.
Shoot.
As is your hat.
It's my head. Oh yeah, I learned how to say thank you in Czech, but I forgot. How do you say it?
Děkuju.
Děkuji. Oh my god, your pronunciation's too good. Like I don't say that the same way. Děkuji. I think I would say děkuji everywhere.
Děkuji as well. I or you ending. Actually, you ending is more Moravian. I ending is more Prague. So you're more Prague.
Oh, I'm from Prague.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm too cool. I'm from Prague. Děkuji. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. It was so much fun and so delicious and so nice to see you. So děkuji.
Oh, děkuji taky. It was wonderful.
Thank you. And then here right now you see the donation. Everybody, here's the donation link for Bad Dog. baddogtheater.com/ayakas-kitchen. And yeah, Bad Dog is doing so much for the community in Toronto as well as to the world now because this is YouTube and anyone can watch it. People might be watching from Czech. Who knows? You never know. So yeah, tell your relatives. Yeah. So yeah, donate money to the Bad Dog so we can keep those shows happening. And Seann is always behind this whole thing and doing Eagle-san and all the words and everything. And yeah, Seann's the one helped me how to say wafers in the chat. Seann typing wafers. Yes, wafers. Thank you so much, Seann. And yeah, Hana, thank you again. And everybody watching, thank you. Děkuji and see you soon, Hana. Děkuji.
Ahoj.